All right, we're live.
Hi.
All right.
Fortunately.
Oh Jesus, more awkward puddles. All right, so I'm joined today by Puddles, the one with the Markiplier icon,
Scrub-a-plier.
Scrub-a-plier,
Guys.
and and Maximum Spoops or 8 Ball or Angry Marine, but I'm just gonna call him 8 Ball.
Just do Angry Marines much easier.
8 Ball rules off the tongue.
Balls.
8 balls. All right, so hopefully you can hear them. I can hear them. Okay, so the article. Well, let me explain. All right, so I found an article
Oh no.
a couple of days ago that I want to read to my two besties in the whole wide world. And I want to see what their reaction is to it. So, I'm going to read the whole article to you guys, okay?
Okay.
Now, there's 2 parts. And then there's a little extra. So, I don't know how long this is going to be. As you know, I have mouth dyslexia, so. All right, so we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
All right. Now, this is from a website called Salon.com. And they are probably the most rabid social justice type blog ever.
Oh no.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is just awful because of the patriarchy and the white man.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
No, I did.
You did it. All right.
Can't prove.
I can because you're white. That's all I
that
need.
noise.
That's all I need.
Ooh.
That's all.
Habeas
That's all.
corpus. Habeas fucking corpus.
Oh god.
You want to fuck corpse?
Habeas fucking corpus. The same thing Abraham Lincoln did when he decided to free the Jews.
Ah,
Yay!
Not
dude.
you.
Oh.
Oh, so he freed all the Jews except for Puddles.
Puddles wasn't born yet.
Oh. All right. Anyway. All right, so are we ready for this article?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me finish chewing my piece of candy. All right. Alrighty. From Salon.com. The article is titled, "I'm a pedophile, but not a monster."
Oh no.
I bet I can counter that real fucking fast.
I'm attracted to children, but unwilling to act on it. Before judging me harshly, would you be willing to listen?
No.
By, by Todd Nickerson.
Oh, that already sounds bad.
Now, the tags for this are life stories, pedophilia, sexual perversion,
Okay.
molestation, non-offending pedophiles, virtuous pedophiles, online, and
What?
Life News. Oh, I'm sorry,
People still
AOL
use-
on.
AOL online is a fucking pedophile nest?
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Jesus.
AOL on. I don't know what that is, but my brain was like
People
AOL
still
online.
use AOL AIM or something? Really?
I don't know. I thought they closed that shit down.
I thought they did too.
Anyway, Life News. All right, so.
Oh.
Oh, I find it hilarious that you can tweet this, share it on Facebook, and post it on Tumblr.
Oh boy. All my favorite places to do things like that.
All my favorite places to go beat the shit out of people for being stupid.
Yay!
All right, here we go. Now, this is a meaty article, okay? So, I might skip some parts.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, because this guy is really long-winded. Todd Nickerson.
Oh god, that name is just so fucking weird.
I'll
Yeah.
summarize it for him. He's a fucking pedophile, and the cops are on their way.
Well,
Okay,
they might be.
NPC,
They
decline.
might be. They might be, but that's for later.
Would you
Anyway.
take a seat?
I miss that show. I wish it would come back. Anyway, here we go. I start. I was born without my right hand. That's Puddles. Why did you start laughing? That is what's the word? Ableist?
He's just snobby. Okay, continue.
I can't now. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got the we got the giggles out.
There's no giggles to be had.
Okay. All right. As a child, this deformity quickly set me apart from my peers. In public, I wore prosthesis, an imitating object to other youngsters, because of its resemblance to a pirate hook.
What?
Ooh.
Wait, so he had a pirate hook?
Oh man, all the people.
So he's a pedophile pirate.
But no, wait. Did they allow that shit in school? Like, did he actually have a hook, or did he have one of those things where it's like,
It's like the gripper.
In the olden
Yeah.
days before everything was considered a fucking weapon, most things were considered a fucking weapon. So he could probably get away with the pirate hook.
I don't think he had actual pirate. I think he had one of those little grabbers that are shaped like a hook.
Or
Yeah.
one of those little plastic ones that you could actually get at the drama department.
You could probably
Yeah.
still stab some kid in the eye, though.
the
Plastic?
customer.
No, you couldn't stab a fucking sponge with one of those.
The customer has one of those that comes into work.
All right. Even so, I wore it every day. I felt inadequate without it. I was shy, uncoordinated, and terrible at sports.
Well, that's just because you're a fucking scrub.
Because you got a nub, that's why.
All
Most sports require 2 hands.
yeah, that's true.
Soccer.
Well,
I
soccer,
don't feel
yeah.
bad for you if you want to pedophiles, but you're a pedophile.
All of which put me on the outs with other boys my age. But I was good at drawing.
You got
Ow!
the shit. Ow, yeah!
With the other hand, that's not a nub.
Oh yeah, that's right. People can.
He has 2 hands, Puddles.
Oh my god, I know, but like a lot of
He
the
can
dominant
accomplish so much.
with his
Right-handed
foot.
masturbation, one-handed drawing, rings.
Oh man, he can't get married.
Oh my god, he has another hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. He can get, look, he can get a pinky ring. There you go.
A big old nub ring.
It requires a pinky.
No, I meant to say on the foot. Not on his hand.
It's a pinky toe ring.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I missed one word. Okay, anyway, where was I? But I was good at drawing and making up stories for my own entertainment. And
That's it.
And I spent more and more time in my own head. Being a space adventurer or a monster wrangler or whatever character I could think of. These would ultimately prove to be useful skills, but for now, they only serve to further alienate me from other kids. How? Kids love to imagine shit.
Not the weird one that sits underneath the table eating leftover pizza and picking his nose.
Shut up. That was me.
I guess with his nub hand. I don't know. I don't know. Me as a kid, I would think that would be cool. Like, you don't have a hand, and you come up with some good stories. Kids do nothing but imagine. Whatever. Okay. On top of it all, I still struggled with bladder control. Oh, I see why you didn't have PP pedophile. Likely due to my heaping pile of insecurities, to which this problem only added more well into my elementary school years. But none of this would compare to the final insult the universe would deal me.
They acknowledge my My Little Pony OC.
Damn the fucking universe. I've been stuck with the most unfortunate of sexual orientations. Oh.
I was a wolf in sheep's
Jesus.
clothing.
Being a pedophile is now a sexual orientation.
Well, it's sexual. It's just not a very good kind of sexual.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
I mean, it would get you a lot of sex in prison, but it's mostly rape, from what I've read.
A preference for a group of people who are legally and morally unable to. I'm sorry. All I'm thinking is like, you know, back in the 50s, where they had all those commercials saying that if you were gay, that you were a child molester too.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's come full circle now.
Oh no, we've come full circle.
It looks like those people were true. They were true.
Damn it.
They were right. I can't English. I'm sorry. I had a beer. Anyway, where was I? Blah, blah, blah. It's a curse of the first order, a completely unworkable sexuality, and
The
it's
Nazis?
mine. What? A Nazi
Oh wait, no,
sexuality.
I'm sorry. That's the First Reich. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no. Reich actually translates into order. I'm pretty sure. If I was
8-ball,
German.
there is a Jew in the call, okay?
Half.
And
There's a half
And?
Jew in the call.
she can
Half
laugh
offended.
at she can laugh at Nazis too.
It was a very trying time for her, okay?
She wasn't around, okay? Plus, she might be part
You
German,
don't
too.
know that.
I do. Otherwise, she'd be an old hag.
Oh, where's my cane?
Where was I? Okay. Who am
That's
I?
what Skype is to her.
Who am I? Nice to meet you. My name is Todd Nickerson,
And I fuck
And-
little children.
and I am a pedophile. You were close. Does that surprise you? Yeah, not many of us are willing to share our story for good reason. To confess a sexual attraction to children is to lay claim to the most reviled status on the planet, one that effectively ends any chance you have of living a normal life.
Even the murderers in prison get better treatment than the pedophiles. Just
True.
saying.
True that. Yet I'm not the monster you think me to be.
No, you're worse.
I've never touched a child sexually in my life, and never will, nor do I use child pornography.
Gustavo Fring was a better person than you.
But isn't that the definition of a pedophile, you may ask? Someone who molests kids? Not really, although pedophile and child molester have been used interchangeably in the media, and there is some overlap at base. A pedophile is someone who is sexually attracted to children. So that makes it better. Like, yeah, I lust after kids.
All right, I'll let him continue this. I want to see where this is going.
Okay. That's it. There's no inherent reason he must act on those desires with real children. Some pedophiles certainly do, but many of us don't. Because the powerful taboo keeps us in hiding, it's impossible to know how many non-offending pedophiles are out there. But signs indicate there are a lot of us, and too often we suffer
one
in
Chris
silence. That's why I decided to speak up. Oh, they're suffering in silence.
Oh boy.
The next part, the discovery of an alternate sexuality. Many gays begin to recognize their sexual preferences sometime around puberty, if not before. For me, it was the same. I was about 12 when the first inkling of a sexual preference bubbled up in me, though at the time I thought little of it. As I turned 13, it occurred to me that what I initially took as a phase had begun to solidify into something more troubling. Even so, at this point, I could still convince myself that I was within the realm of normalcy.
No, you're not.
Then something happened that all but removed my ability to continue this self-denial. My eureka moment.
I
I
got
thought you almost said urethra. I was about to go, yo,
my urethra moment.
discovering too much.
Okay. One day, as I was sketching in my grandparents' living room, a neighbor of theirs came to visit with his 7-year-old daughter in tow. Oh boy. At first, I hadn't noticed her because she was quiet. I only heard my grandpa and his neighbor chatting in the kitchen while I sketched. Soon the little girl walked into the dining room, and stood at the
Oh no.
and stood at the archway entrance to the living room, watching me draw. I can still see her today in my mind's eye.
Bad touch.
dressed in blue jeans
Bad touch.
and a nearly
Dream Chris Hansen's gonna get you.
Bad touch.
and a nearly matching denim jacket with
Bad. touch.
pristine blue eyes and a halo of wispy blonde curls framing her
Bad.
face.
Touch.
She seemed somehow larger than life and almost ancient in the way she stood so perfectly still.
So it was a fat, young woman who looked like an old woman, like it was the backwards aging.
I have no idea.
She's backwards aging.
Then, just like that, she was
Pedophile
gone.
Case of Benjamin Button.
She and her father left. That singular moment, though it could scarcely have lasted than a few minutes, has
Then he
become
read this article
seared
and has not
into
been
my
back
memory.
since.
So, this guy, he was talking about a 7-year-old girl like he met a woman his age at a coffee shop. He instantly felt like these descriptions, like, Jesus Christ. Reading it, it sounds like he was fucking jacking off as he was saying this.
Bad touch.
And he heard the song This Magic Moment playing in his head while the little green people danced around him and Chris Hansen was there waiting in the bushes.
For a moment like this, some people wait a lifetime. Anyway,
He also skipped his meds that day.
never skip med day. All right, I continue. Next part. He touched me.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus, you shouldn't have done that, man.
Hey, little sister, what have you done?
Oh no.
Hey, little sister, what kid have you fucked?
Oh no. Stop. Okay. So how had this happened? Well, I have a pretty good idea. When I was 7 years old, I was fondled in the front yard of my grandparents' home by a...
Oh,
But this is not funny, Puddles.
No, I'm wheezing because it's just.
By a man... Oh, the fondling was adorable.
yeah, it's adorable.
By a man I barely knew. It was a one-time event in my life and not a particularly traumatic one. A man I'll call Hans, a German...
Oh, why are you gonna go and play Hitler now?
A man I'll call Hans, a German who was acquainted with my uncle and aunt from when they lived in Nuremberg.
I am here to pump you up.
Oh God, that's... And then when you think of the fondling, that's really bad. Oh Jesus, we're going to hell. Anyway,
For this guy.
yeah, this guy's going first. Had come to visit America. He spent a day and a night at their place, and they lived next door to my family along with my grandparents, who shared their 2-story brick house. That day, the man lingered in the house with my grandma, who was stuck with him while everyone else had gone to work. As neither could speak the other's language, it quickly became uncomfortable for both. Grammy's solution was to send Hans outside with one of the grandkids. As I happened to be in the room at the time, I was assigned the task. Take him out and show him Papa's garden,
Oh,
she told me.
it's unpruned.
Oh, no. Tell him the names of the vegetables. He'd probably enjoy that. Why would he enjoy that?
This is a cute.
Because he likes carrots?
Oh, no. Oh, baby carrots.
A cute
No.
Oh, no. Okay, I agreed. Besides, even though I knew not a whit of German, I was very much at ease in Hans' presence. He was painfully thin, with a messy mop of hair and large glasses.
Okay.
I should point out that the men in my life, including my father, were gruff, blue-collar types who could intimidate me. Hans was different.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Oh, Jesus. Gentle, soft-spoken, and appealingly awkward.
And
A
they have
lot
an
like
affinity
me.
For killing Jews.
Is he falling in love with the guy? He's speaking so well about the dude who molested him.
He's a fucking pedophile. Who gives a shit?
True. I took the man's right. I took the man's right hand with my left, my good hand, and led him. He wrote that. He wrote that.
We're dangerously in bad fan fiction territory.
And led him out into the garden, which took up most of the front lawn at my
He
grandparents'
clearly
place.
wanted it.
Oh Jesus, that's victim blaming, sir.
So he's a pedophile.
I'm arresting you. I'm a cop. I escorted my new friend down the rows of veggies, calling out each one as we passed it, and Hans would gleefully parrot the names. This went on until we made our way through the entire garden. I was proud to find myself educating an adult rather than the other way around. When the English lesson was over, Hans plopped himself down on a patch of earth near the garden and patted the spot next to him, indicating he wanted me to sit there. I did. I couldn't believe this particular man I barely knew was so eager to connect with me, the weird little kid nobody liked. It felt
Still does.
good.
Oh, bad touch.
For long minutes, we simply enjoyed each other's company. Then, out of the blue, Hans slipped a hand into my shorts.
And it begins.
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Even though we were only about 30 feet from the poorly paved country road, this went on for several minutes. I was confused, but not frightened or troubled. The only thing I could think to say while this was happening was pee-pee. Continuing the English lesson with my pet name for my genitalia, even in the midst of my own abuse, Hans chortled and repeated the word pee-pee. Eventually, this came to an end, and Hans, having gotten what he wanted, shooed me away. I can't imagine why it didn't occur to him that I would immediately rat him out. Maybe he knew and just didn't care. Anyway, he could hardly ask me not to, could he? I raced back to Grammy and promptly informed her what happened. She deliberated over what to do, in the end asking me to keep it a secret from everyone, including my parents, and ordered me to stay away from Hans. No authorities were called, and life went on as usual. Hans stayed that evening with my uncle and aunt and left the next day. I never saw him again. Wow, good job, Grammy. Good job. Okay. The next part. Ultimate causes. It's easy to assume that pedophilia is always the result of some early sexualization or abuse. And certainly there seems...
kind of proves it.
Yep. And certainly there seems to be a connection in some cases. However...
You think?
However, evidence suggests there's no magic bullet that pedophilia can be traced back to.
That magic bullet would be called Uncle Franz.
With Hans, his name was Hans.
Whatever, it's all the same fucking thing.
For every pedophile who was sexually abused as a child, there's another who wasn't. Likewise, most abuse victims never manifest pedophilic desires. Some researchers surmise that pedophilia can be traced back to genetics. Others believe the cause is congenital, and still others that it's environmental. Personally, I think the ultimate cause is likely some combination of those, and it varies from person to person.
Some people with tinfoil hats and on the History Channel will claim that it's aliens.
You still want to fuck kids, dude. Alright, I'm gonna skip some parts, because now he's just talking about how, you know, pedophilia, blah, 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 blah. So, let me skip to the second article. So, as you imagine, when this article came out, talking about how, you know, pedophilia is okay. In fact, let me read you the last part. So please, be understanding and supportive. It's really all we ask of you. Treat us like people with a massive handicap we must overcome, not as a monster. If we are going to make it in this world without offending, we need your help. Listening to me was a start. So he wrote this, Salon.com put it up, and people reacted to it. How do you think they reacted? Hey, you two fucks, I asked you a question.
I am trying to absorb
Poorly.
the message.
Poorly. Definitely poorly, unless they're just accepting of it, which is disgusting in the first place.
Now, it's
I
funny.
would imagine that it would be followed up by a phone call to 911, but
It's funny that the both of you say that. Puddles, it was met poorly. A whole bunch of people made their own articles about it, calling this guy an idiot. And
Yeah.
other people made videos saying that, they can understand where the guy is coming from,
I can't.
but he can't, like, the way his article is written is like this woe is me, like, don't be mean to pedophiles and shit like that. Now, the thing that I agree with is they need help. They definitely need help.
They really do.
Because they
you
need
shouldn't
help.
you shouldn't think about doing any sort of that to children. And even, like, the whole when he was talking about the girl was absolutely disgusting. Like, that is just disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I think that if anybody, like, has these urges, they should talk to somebody. No, I only think they should die if they rape a kid. But, like, I guess I'm a bit conflicted because I don't want anybody lusting after my fucking kid. I don't care if they
Right.
don't touch them. I don't want them thinking those thoughts about them. But I can't control people's thoughts.
Unless...
Well, my mind control device is not up and running yet, so fortunately I can't.
Oh,
but
I was just saying lobotomize him, but, that works too.
well, that would require them to actually go get some help. Like, if they have these thoughts, like, go get help. Just go get help. Now, at first, I was feeling a bit disgusted with this guy and a bit sorry for him. But then, his second article that he put on Salon.com just fucking washed it all away.
He put it on a hair site?
Yeah, apparently they have the same name as a hair place, but whatever.
The pedophilic hair salon.
So,
Think about children when we do make it look good for that third grader.
oh God. Oh God. Anyway, the second article is titled, I'm a pedophile, you're the monsters. My week inside the vile right-wing hate machine.
Oh no.
My pedophilia essay outraged the right. My attempt to humanize a real problem brought out their nastiest rage. So, because people disagreed with him and were disgusted and upset that he wrote that article,
Yeah, we're the assholes.
yeah, you're the assholes. You're right-wing assholes.
Well, he's right about the right wing, I guess.
But, like, the funny thing is, like, they're generalizing. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have to be right-wing to be disgusted in pedophilia.
I don't know. They're letting that other one get away.
Ah, yes. And what he's referring to, Puddles, is there's the Gamergate controversy, right? There's this pedophile named Sarah Nyberg.
Ew, she has the same name as me.
Oh, Jesus. And she got famous in Gamergate because she's very critical in Gamergate, so all the SJWs loved her. But then it came out that she was a pedophile. And she talked about how she wanted to fuck her cousin.
Ew.
And actually got, like, the
Sympathy.
FBI was after her because she had something on her computer. She said, legal non-nude models. I think that's the phrase that she used. And she was like, they're not really going to find anything because I have everything encrypted. And, yeah, she got a lot of sympathy from SJWs only because she was critical of Gamergate. Oh, and she's also trans. Oh, by the way, she posted a picture of her cousins in her bathing suit, and it was just a picture of her crotch. So, yeah. Anyway, I will read the article. It is by Todd Nickerson.
Nubby.
Todd Nubbison. My article, I'm a pedophile, but not a monster, was published last week. And it has been a whirlwind since. I've spent days doing radio interviews. Oh, we gotta find those so we can listen to that. Even an appearance on TV. HLN's Dr. Drew on Call. Well, I gotta watch that too.
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew, yeah, the guy with the white hair.
I know.
But mainly just answering the hundreds of emails that have poured in. Yes, the vast majority of them have been supportive. There are probably other pedophiles and people without kids. Anyway. While there has been a visible backlash, predominantly from the political right, in private it has been a different story. The piece has generated debate and controversy all over the world, well beyond my wildest imaginations. When I first approached Salon with the idea, my editor was receptive, but throughout the process of refining the piece, she asked me if I really understood what I was getting into. Her concern was palpable. I assured her I did, which was mostly true. I had no idea it would blow up as quickly as it did, and the bigger it got, the more tempest it became. Even
Now
so,
we're using words we don't understand.
Even so, I have no regrets. I knew when I wrote it that it was going to be an important piece, something unique and necessary. And so it was. How is this necessary? We already know you guys are fucked up and you need help. The only thing that it proved is that some of these social justice warriors
Are
morons and they want to, you know...
Did a little chittle.
Did a little chittle.
I'll drink to that. Oh shit. I spilled everything on my boobs.
Sweet.
So, where was I? Let me skip ahead. First, the positives. Of the hundreds of emails I received, somewhere on the order of 95% of them have been thoughtful and respectful. Interestingly, God, I can't read. Perhaps 70% of these, I can't read. 70% of these have been from women, many of them survivors of abuse themselves, who have pointed out that my article has helped them understand the issue better and even to make peace with their past. No. No. I call bullshit on that. No.
I call bullshit on a lot of things in life.
No. Anyway, here's an example, and yes, I have permission to reprint this. The email says, having survived sex trafficking, molestation, and rape...
Sex trafficking? Where the fuck are you from, Congo?
I don't know. And rape, all at the hands of people I knew and trusted starting at age 6. I am a very aggressive defender. I was drugged and trafficked by my biological crackhead father as a young child.
Shit.
Jesus.
Yet I am compelled to thank you for your honesty and bravery and not going to the other extreme of creating more victims. It took a lot of courage for me to come out with my pain, and as you have made anyone else suffer at your hands. As you had never made anyone suffer at your hands. I respect your honesty and struggle. The struggle is real to not rape little children.
Wow.
Shittle, diddle, kittle.
Oh Lord. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. So I'm gonna just tell you. So like I said, people made articles about it. I forgot who did it, but
Markiplier.
No, Markiplier did not write an article replying to this. I think it was somebody from Breitbart wrote an article.
Breitbart?
Breitbart, you little shit.
Breitbart.
And hold on, let me check real quick. I
They're associated with Smart
believe
Chart. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Snarter shirt.
That
Why am
doesn't
I
rhyme, you little Asperger.
why am I friends with the two of you? Oh my god. Anyway,
lucky.
so Breitbart and Infowars, I follow them.
Okay.
They made some articles, and then also somebody that you and I know, 8-Ball, Steven Crowder. He.
Stephen Clam Chowder.
All right, this is it. I'm ending it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm ending it. Anyway, so Steven Crowder from Louder with Crowder, he has a podcast and a YouTube, and he's shut the
New England clam chowder.
fuck up! I swear to God, I will butt fuck you. Anyway,
But sometimes he uses itching powder.
oh my God! All right, I'm single now. I'm not dating him anymore. Puddles, you want to be lesbians together?
Whoa.
Is that a yes?
Boy, we got to work on your pickup lines, Puddles.
You wanna be-
Swiggity swooty, I'm wanting your booty.
All right, we're in love now.
Okay.
Sorry, 8-Ball. Anyway,
I guess you ain't going to Disney World.
I guess not. I'll just go with Puddles.
How? You don't have any money.
Oh, I'll have money.
No.
I'll just stand on the corner. I'll get enough money for
Oh,
5,000 Disney trips. You hear me? You're on the buzz of me.
Why are mommy
All
and
right,
daddy
just
fighting?
read the pedophile article about being a pedophile and diddling little chittles.
Would you stop calling them chittles?
It sounds like a type of food down here.
It sounds. It kind of reminds me of chitlins, which are disgusting.
They're nasty.
They're disgusting. And they smell awful, and I don't know why people eat it. Anyway, so Steven Crowder wrote an article condemning Todd Nickerson, right? So Todd Nickerson wrote an article back and mentioned Steven Crowder. So Steven Crowder decided to...
A clam chowder.
That's it. That's it. I'm stopping the recording. I'm done. Nope. Puddles is dying. This has gone off the rails. Nope. I'm ending it. Goodbye.
We're reading about a fucking pedophile's confession to, being a pedophile is okay. What part of this is, not off the rails?
Soda just came out my nose when you said chowder. Oh my God, it burns.
You know what really burns? When you're eating a pickle and you laugh and the
Gonorrhea.
pickle juice...
Did you say the juice?
I was going to say pickle juice, but then he said gonorrhea. You know what? That's it. Nope. I'm ending it. Nope. It's done.
All right, let's read the
Anyway!
pedophile's confessions of being a pedophile in the fucking great state of Idaho.
What? Anyway, Steven Crowder decided to dig into Tom Nickerson's past because he called him out. And what he found, which is now an ED article,
Okay.
is that he said some particularly disgusting shit about kids.
About what?
Ew, Puddles.
I heard you go he.
Kids.
Oh, kids.
So
Just say chicks.
here's some of the quotes. Now, these quotes are about him talking about a nude picture of a child. And I quote, "Scourging around the net, I did find a small version of the image. I won't post it as it is legally contentious, but the girls are obviously very young, clearly under age 10. But I might add that it is entirely unprecedented for a gay man to be aesthetically interested in nude, semi-nude, or provocative images of children, even of the opposite sex. There is Robert Mapplethorpe's controversial image, Rosie, depicting a 3-year-old girl sitting on a bench with one leg raised, and she clearly isn't wearing any undies. He also took a photo of a fully nude little boy, Jesse McBride. Mapplethorpe had a show in Ohio shut down temporarily because of these two images primarily.
Oh no.
He eventually won his case, and the images are legally protected as art. Both children, now grown, are on record as supporting Mapplethorpe's images of them and as stating that they are not traumatized by the images. Now, this contradicts what he said in his first article. And he said that he does not
That's
look
my body
at...
and I want it now.
What? He said that he does not look or use child pornography. But no, I guess it's not really child pornography because it's tasteful art of naked kids.
If you can fap to it, it's pornography.
Anyway, he also says, this is another quote of his, "When young girls go naked, I am liable to drool." Smiley face.
Is it the winky one?
Nope, just a smiley face.
Oh, thank God. Well, not thank God.
Does it matter?
The winky one, the winky, like, smiley face would make that 40 times worse.
It's still a smiley face, Puddles.
Yeah, it's still, oh God, I could just
Wink, nudge, nudge.
It's
Get your kid in the...
Oh God, you sounded like a baby Wookiee for a second, Puddles.
I'm a baby Wookiee. What the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway, here's
Wink,
another...
nudge, nudge. He's going to show them all his bulge. That didn't really work, but whatever.
Oh.
Here's another quote. "Believe whatever you like. I have 3 little girlfriends in my life right now that I see semi-regularly. That's plenty for me. I wish I get to see them more often, but such is life. In addition, I get to see the smiling, happy faces of little girls at work almost every day. Most days, that's all I need to feel happy."
Can you stop real quick? I need to get another beer for this. This is bad. This is really
Oh my God.
Hurry up.
It's right next to the fridge.
What the fuck?
Indeed.
What the fuck?
He has 3 little girlfriends.
Yo, this is like Boku no Pico.
Boku no Pico. I still have yet to see it.
Don't.
I think I might.
Oh no, please, please.
I gotta see what the hype is.
Oh no.
Maybe
please.
I'll do a review of it.
Oh.
I'll do like a movie review of Boku no Pico.
Oh,
If you can send me Boku no Pico, guys, I will watch it and I will make a review of it.
I can't be friends with you anymore.
I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm just gonna review it.
Oh my God, even just watching it's disgusting. Like, don't even.
You watched it. Are you not friends with yourself now?
No, I have never been friends with myself since fucking high school. Are you kidding me? Like, when I saw it, I was just like, oh, it's a normal anime. That's a little girl. It was not a little girl. That was not.
All right, don't spoil it.
Oh, that's my school refreshment right
It
there.
got worse. And I was like, ah!
All right, don't spoil it.
My friend forced me to sit and watch the whole
Don't
thing.
spoil it. I'm gonna watch it.
Watch what?
Boku no Pico.
What the hell is that?
We're
Satan.
watching it.
That sounds like a fucking spice.
It is. It is a spice.
Spice.
It is a
A
spice.
gay underage spice. Oh, babe, we can watch it together on our
Would
vacation.
you like some Boku no Pico on your pizza? Yes, please.
Yes, I would like some Boku no Pico on
Oh,
my
I
hamburger,
Oh, I
please.
thought you said Oko no Pica.
No, Boko no Pico. Yes.
Owen no Pica.
Just please,
No.
a little sprinkle of Boko no Pico on my pizza. Thank you.
Oh.
Owen no Pica at your presence.
Oh.
How much is Boko no Pico at the store? Is it in the spice section? Is
No,
it
it's
in the international section?
Fucking weeaboo.
All right. Here are the other quotes, okay?
Okay.
I am out of the toy box. Oh no! I
don't
just
get
got what
that
that
one.
is.
What?
Okay,
Oh, did he just fuck a kid in a toy box?
no, but what I think he means is, you know how gays say that they're out of the closet.
Oh no!
He came out of the toy box.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm
Yes, he's out of the toy box.
I'm supposed to be calm.
No,
But
go ahead, be angry.
oh my god.
Please, please, please. What are your thoughts?
well,
Put him back in the toy box?
Well, no, take him
Well-
out away from the kid's toy box.
well, the Mexican army usually had a good idea of lining up a deviant via fire squad and shooting them. I mean, that could work.
I just got it.
Wait, you just got what?
Oh.
The toy box thing. Puddles, he says that he just came out of the fucking child molester closet, meaning he loves the diddle childles.
Puddles, I just explained it to you.
I know, but like it was like it was sitting there, and I was just like, oh, why don't you just like put him back in there and just nail it shut? And then I realized what the fuck you said. I was like, oh.
And he's probably trying to get one of those stupid pillows of one of the kids next door because those are all fucking children.
I'll just put the grandpa picture I have in there with him. He will definitely be scared for the rest of his life.
The grandpa picture.
I have a picture of an old man I found at the movie theater, and
All right.
Yeah, remember when we went over to her house and she had that standee of just a random old man that she stole from work?
That's right. Yeah. I remember that one.
Sitting at her bed.
it's for comedic purposes.
So when
Not
you
because she
invite a
asked
guy
Mr.
over
Jenkins.
and you guys are doing the nasty and not
Because
your
the-
cat's not staring at you, the picture of an old man that's not even your grandfather,
It's not even anyone related.
not even anybody related to you.
I missed you, Betty.
Oh Lord. Anyway, let me continue with this quote. I am out of the toy box, as I'm sure you're aware, and I look at little girls all the time. Every day, I say a little cutie or 5 at work. Well, that
Just don't
English
say
he had.
patootie.
Where does he
Ex-
work?
I believe he's a graphic designer.
Oh god, I'm ripping my fucking art hand off. It's going.
Except today, for some reason, frowny face. But that's okay. Most of my community knows about me. Certainly everyone at work. Yet they don't seem to mind too much. I have yet to be attacked or even insulted. And most
Give it
people
time.
seem to like me very well. Maybe they think you're joking.
Maybe they think you're retarded.
You use the R word.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh. Alright, I guess my video is about to be shut down
Okay.
because you used the R word.
Oh, please.
Alright, anyway, here's another quote. Without me, a first grade class would have not had an art teacher 1 year.
Oh no.
Oh no, he was a teacher.
Oh.
Oh no, an art teacher.
I give up on art.
It was cut from the budget, and the teacher who I knew asked me to volunteer, which I did. What an amazing experience. And of course, dozens of children would not have had me in their lives to squeeze them and kiss them and love them unconditionally.
Puddles EXE has stopped working.
Puddles EXE never fucking worked.
I know, but it definitely blue screened.
They would have lacked my help with homework and learning to read and kissing their
What kind of
owies.
fucking art teacher are you if you give them homework, you douche?
And learning to read and kissing their owies when they got hurt.
What? Whoa, whoa.
They would have lacked a great friend and playmate. Now, normally, a normal teacher, a non-pedophile teacher, kissing owies or hugging and kissing them wouldn't be too bad. But knowing that this guy is a pedophile, he is out of the toy box.
I had a hot art teacher, so.
No, 8-ball. And he's out of the toy box. He's a first grade art teacher, and he's hugging and kissing these kids. And it's not innocent. It's not innocent. And then again, it contradicts what he said. He's fucking touching kids. There goes the wiki noise again.
Okay. Hanukkah. Sorry, that's the only way I can.
So, let's see. Here is, I'll link you guys this. This is,
Oh, please.
Story of a girl who cried a river in jungle world.
so anyway, let me read you another quote. It's the one I just linked you. And
Just
that's
a
from,
small-time child.
oh my God. So he says, I've been updated recently. It's nice to know they still care. Currently, he is grooming a little girl he calls Kay. Grooming seems a bit strong. I do occasionally brush the hair out of her eyes, but honestly, if I tried to run a brush through her hair and snagged a rat, she'd probably deck me. Kay is feisty that way. They apparently thought this was worth quoting from DU. I guess they're trying to suggest that I'm mentally unstable, or they're trying to gaslight me themselves, maybe. Because that's how they protect kids, I guess. Drive the pedos insane. Also, they found my MySpace and Facebook pages. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I didn't go that far out of my way to hide it. I changed my name, but I still use the same email addy.
Well, you're a really
Losers.
dumb pedophile.
This was back in, May 2006. Oh my God. And he says he put his location, the Goldilocks zone.
Why do I keep making that noise?
I don't know. It
you
sounds like you
gargling
gargling
dicks over there or
dicks.
something?
Oh, we said it. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I don't know you shit.
You owe me a soda.
No.
Shit.
That's so nasty.
Highway to the... No, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that one.
So, oh God, I forgot what I was going to say. It's just,
Take your time.
so, oh God, what was I going to say? So, Steven Crowder is going to forward everything that he found from the image boards that he hung out at. He's forwarding it to the FBI, and I was listening to his podcast, and he is telling other people to forward it to them too. Because as far as we know, I mean, honestly, we don't know if he's done anything, but he's really, really uncomfortably close to a lot of
He
children.
kissed children's owies, so
He's kissed children in general. He's touched children.
I
What are
would
you-
say that constitutes as something.
And again, it's not innocent. It's just he's getting something sexual from this.
Yep.
Oh, it's so bad.
So he has the nerve to like say all this shit in his articles, and Salon.com published them. Call people who disagree with him right wing, the right wing hate machine, and he's actually doing what he said that he wasn't doing. Like he has like nude pictures of kids that are
Right.
labeled as art.
Right Wing Hate Machine sounds like an awesome death metal band.
It does. Speaking of death metal, speaking of death metal, we should check out if the Ned Flanders band put anything out new.
Are we done with this nightmare?
Yes, let's wrap it up. So, because it's been an hour.
Okay.
So he's like his first article was like, I can see where he's coming from. Like these people need help. Like they shouldn't, just telling them to die is not gonna stop pedophilia.
No, the injection would.
Well,
Same.
what I mean is like they'll keep it quiet and we won't know, and then they might end up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
I have a
I'm
feeling
not
that
saying
there's
show them mercy, that they
Look,
need help.
You can fucking help an alcoholic. You can help someone with suicidal thoughts and depression. But honestly, when it comes to somebody's sexuality, you can't really. I mean, you can't. I mean, people try to fucking cure being gay, and that turned out fucking fantastic.
You know what? That is a good point, because he is saying that this is like, being gay. He came out of the toy box.
I don't
Yeah.
like that term.
So, if that's the case, then,
I mean, okay, the death thing is too far, but honestly, this person should never be allowed on his own at all. There's a clear and present danger with with this person here. Not to
Yes.
himself, to other fucking people. He needs to be regulated with fucking medication, and he needs to have somebody watching him. Not even a family member. Somebody from the state watching him.
exactly. What's to stop him from deciding, like, you know what? I'm going to stick my hand down this kid's shorts.
Yeah.
What's to stop him?
Because fucking again, you can't fucking cure somebody of their sexuality, and this person is damn attracted to little children. This is I would say this is like the mutation of sexuality right here, when you're attracted to fucking kids.
And it's like it's a slippery slope, because now, like, if articles like this keep popping up, soon on the LGBTQA, etc., there's going to be a P there for pedophiles. I'm pretty sure, like, they're gonna.
You know what? Let them. No. Fucking let them, because then that'll hopefully be the nail in their coffin.
Well,
Honestly.
no, because there's actual issues that the LGBT people, deal with. Not the crazy folks. I'm talking about the actual activists, not the slacktivists. And I think that would just ruin them. Like, that's God, I'm at a loss for words. It's just,
I just see
like,
them going to war with the Marlon Brando fan club like they did in South Park. That's what I'm fucking hoping for.
I wonder if this will be a South Park episode.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking.
God.
But it's like, honestly, you know what? I want to know. I want to show this to some gay people, and I want to know how they feel, because this article is relatively new.
Hey, Puddles.
Huh?
How do you feel about all this?
Why are you guys asking me?
Because
You
you
did
used
a
to be a
chick.
lesbian.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're bisexual.
Personal information leaked.
You said your own name.
Yeah.
Did you realize you did that?
No, but that was personal.
Because
I don't
you
really.
Because you said, okay, Puddles, this is what you said. They're like, I said that there's a pedophile named Sarah Nyberg. You're like, oh, she has the same name as me.
Yeah, maybe it's Sarah
Well, I
Nyberg.
mean, if you didn't say your name there, I mean, they might have thought her other name was Nyberg instead of Sarah.
Damn it, you just.
Puddles, it was your fault.
Her name is actually Nyberg Sarah, the opposite.
It's all right. Whatever.
I mean, now
But,
you get strange
Puddles,
people
it's-
sending you dicks in their mailbox.
It's
but-
all right if they know your sexuality. Nobody's going to hurt you. I'm going to protect you.
except for the West Borough Baptist Church.
Let him
Whatever.
at me, I'm Jewish, and fight him.
Anyway.
You're double going to hell now, according to them.
Anyways. How do you feel about this pedophile trying to make pedophilia into a sexual orientation?
Oh, I kind of knew someone that's kind of like this person from the article that.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to release names or whatever.
Of course.
But I kind of knew someone that was kind of like that. But, I mean, it's disgusting. Like, I mean, it's something mental that's wrong with you. Like, you can't, like, you can help depression with, medication, therapy, and other things, but with pedophilia, it's like a thing that doesn't go away. Medication can't take it away.
If it is a sexual orientation, like he's saying.
It's, yeah.
Because that would be like sending a gay or lesbian kid to Bible camp to get the gay out of them.
Yeah, but this guy is basically a dumbass, just like thinking it's
Well,
in
no, I
sex.
mean, has anybody actually tried to cure being like? I know they have like training and shit like that, but do they actually have like camps or whatever
For
like they
gay
used to do?
people?
No, not for gay people, for fucking pedophiles. I know they had those for fucking gay people. We made fun of those camps for so fucking long because they're ridiculous.
Yeah, and then one kid killed themselves over it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the kid's name, but
I don't know. All in all, it's just very fucked up.
I don't
And-
think there is a pedophile camp, though.
No, there isn't.
But go ahead, Puddles.
A lot of the times, the people who think this way and talk to a therapist are scared they're going to leak it out to, authorities, which therapists can't do that, but at the same time, if it's someone in danger, they can. Like, if they talk about, like, the way he spoke about the girl, just all that detail, and him as an art teacher, if he ever told his therapist that, I'm pretty sure she can release that out to the police, because he's a danger to society and the children, which should never be touched that way, because they shouldn't. It's just
They should.
they should
Exactly.
never. They should always have like that childhood with no worries. Just going to school, coming home,
Yeah,
watching TV.
like I don't
stuff.
want to send my fucking kid to an art class and the fucking art teacher is like lusting after him.
Because like as a kid, it doesn't really.
That
You
sort
know.
of shit fucks you up.
It's like over the years you'll be like, wow, I feel gross. Like as they get older, they'll come to realize how disgusting it was, and they feel
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, let's just instance, a girl gets touched when she's little by this guy over and over again. Like the kids don't think any of it; they think it's playing. But as they get older, they see that no, it wasn't. And then they feel very gross. And sometimes what'll happen is they'll feel so gross, they'll start rubbing and scratching and ripping at their skin to get that gross feeling out, which they can never do. So, like, psychologically, in the long run, it fucks them up unless they go to talk to someone, and it can cause post-traumatic stress disorder, it can cause depression, everything, just by that one encounter. Which is
Yeah.
fucked up. If I ever had a kid, and I saw someone going to touch my child, they'd be buried in the ground. Like I would literally go over there and fight them because I want my child to have a carefree, normal.
Children grow up too fast.
They have been too, and it's very gross. Like I've seen 12-year-olds come into my work in mini skirts, tight clothing. I'm like, yo. Hold the phone. I was wearing overalls and a Barney shirt watching TV.
I still had doo-doo braids.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's just like,
And these girls had hair extensions. All right, if you guys don't know, doo-doo braids are like the really, really big, fat box braids.
I know what they are.
Yeah,
I never
we
heard
used-
of being called that though. But
We used to call them that.
yeah, but it's just like,
shitlocks.
I can't even imagine what the child goes through. It's
And you know
It's
what? That you brought up a good point. Like, all these kids from his art class, like, what if they remember this guy and they read the article and
Yeah,
they're
like-
like, wait, this guy hugged and kissed me.
yeah, and he had intents of doing something, but he didn't want to because he knew if he got caught, he'd be in
His
jail.
life was over.
He'd be all over. So he stayed with a smaller plan to
With
get
just,
his urges out.
Yeah, just surround himself with kids and give them kisses and hugs.
Yeah, which is really like it's really fucked up how his
That's really
thinking
fucked
was.
up.
And the whole article that he showed and how he described everything honestly made me very sick because like if my little brother had that happen to him, I would hunt down the person and truthfully show them, this is going to hurt you a lot more. And I don't know. It's just a really gross subject. And
By
every
the
time-
way, that comment that you said, I have one more quote from him that you guys are going to like.
Oh, joy.
So, do you guys know the Jimmy Kimmel pranks that the parents do on their kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the Halloween ones?
Don't
Those ones
ruin
are
that for
funny.
me.
So, here is what he said.
Fap.
No, he said, I watched the video, which was for a bit on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Jimmy asked parents to play a prank on their children after Halloween,
Shits.
in which they pretend that they ate all of the children's candy and film the reactions. Almost every child reacted the same way. They were very upset and in tears. I think this is extremely cruel prank and not at all funny. Moreover, I think these parents may have done irreparable damage to their children's trust in them.
Okay,
really?
Irreparable damage. Okay, so it's a funny joke. The kids will probably find it fucking hilarious when they get older and do it to their own kids. But touching a child isn't like, what the fuck? Really? What's this?
No, he's in the right. Those parents who love their children just play one little prank on their kids for giving them a headache and probably giving them a night without, having sex with their fucking partner. Yeah, no, they're the ones in the fucking wrong.
The thing is, I bet the parents just give the kids the candy back afterwards. It's just
Yeah,
like,
they
hey,
do. They don't actually eat the candy.
So like this guy, oh my god,
No,
He says
he's Mr.
irreparable
Morality.
damage. Yeah, he wants to be Mr. Morality, and he's a fucking pedophile, and he doesn't
So-
think having sex with a child will fuck them up. But
Cool, awesome.
but lying about their candy being taken will.
oh wow, what's worse, having my candy taken away but given back, or being diddled by an older man in my art class? I wonder.
What kind of candy are we talking about here?
If it's candy corn, then I'll take the diddling.
Yeah.
Fuck candy corn.
I like Snickers. Snickers.
Snickers are great. Twix are the
Snickers
best.
and Twix.
Snickers and Twix. Snickers and
Yo.
Snickers and Snickers and Twix.
Yeah, but like that's just God, his way of thinking. If I can meet this man face to face, I'd punch him straight in the nose.
Oh, so would I. Like this guy
Not
is.
just in the nose, like everywhere.
I think he needs to do. I think he needs what the child molesters get. Some of them get chemically castrated. I think that needs to happen to him.
Either that, or I was watching something the other day. I think the show took place in the UK, and it was a ward for men who thought this way. It was like a prison, and they weren't allowed to like look at magazines with kids in them or anything. And they all there's like 6 beds in a room, and they're all there. And it was like a ward after they got out of jail for recovering pedophiles. But the thing is, they never got to leave because of their things, so it was technically their new home for the rest of their life. I'll try to find it for you later, but like
Thank you.
that's where they should go. They should just all be put in one place,
They should be away from kids and
away from society. Just I mean, I'm sorry that you think. I don't know. It's just like
No,
you
I
can't-
agree.
Just like I want to keep kids safe because
So do I.
it's just like it's so fucked up that an adult could even think that way.
And then say the Jimmy Kimmel prank. It's just a horrible, horrible thing.
Exactly. So like
That
just
will
like
fuck
that
up a
show,
child.
Just like in that show, they should take these people, like put them in jail, give them jail time. All of them need to be registered. If you think about, touching a little kid, if you're touching them like he is, you should be automatically put in, like someone should call in, and you should be registered as a pedophile. And if you continue to do that, jail. And then after you're done serving your time, after years or whatever, you should be put into this ward because they have
Well, you can't. All right, that's. I can't believe I'm fucking saying, but that's taking it too. You can't just put them away for thinking, because that at the end of that intrudes on their fucking thoughts.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they go after
I
jail,
know. What you can do is separate them, and you should fucking register them. But if we fucking know what people are thinking, then that's just a complete invasion of privacy. So, unfortunately, the only way we will be able to separate these people is when they actually do something. Hopefully, is when they confess that they have these thoughts.
Well, who knows? Maybe if this guy will convince other pedophiles to say, you know what, I'm coming out of the toy box, then we can ship them out. The people who all admit that they're pedophiles, then ship them away.
But
yeah.
But to get rid of them because they think it, they're sick fucks. But that's just a slippery slope to invasion of fucking
True,
privacy.
because some people could think Some people can think that Boku no Pico is fucking amazing.
She's got a hot ass.
Yeah, and then be shipped away.
I mean, I mean, then they were into the fucking premise of that Minority Report movie.
Well, with
Minus fucking Tom Cruise.
what was it? With the show
minus
I Get a
Tom
Fine
Cruise.
for You Boots and Wilson if you want to watch it too.
Oh my
have,
god.
No paprika.
well, they actually done things. That's why they're in this ward, and they still talk about it and stuff, like their experiences with touching these children. And I was watching it, I was like, oh my god. Why am I watching this, and why am I on this weird side of YouTube after watching cop shows? Like, how did I
know.
get here?
Why the fuck were you watching it?
I don't know. I was clicking through and I was watching documentaries because I do that.
You just got on that weird side of YouTube.
Yeah, and I clicked it. I'm like, oh, maybe this will be interesting. And I was just like, oh my god, yo, I need to watch something really funny and really cute to get this shit out of my head. And I spent like,
So you watched the goddamn anime about weeaboos.
no, I watched a shit ton of Game Grumps and Markiplier.
Even worse.
No, it is not. But I had to like get that out of my mind because it was like sitting there, and I was trying to draw, and I'm like, oh my god. So I
Hey,
kept
I can't
watching
play
it.
games. I'm a sticky guy, and where are the fart grumps?
Oh, okay, on that note, I think we should end the video
Oh, that
here
was
because
fucked.
it's going an hour. So, everybody say goodbye. Say goodbye, guys.
Fuck you.
Goodbye.